This is Sybert signing into Tiberium Remastered on the map Tiberium Gardens, and I do not know what these spawn locations are, but we're gonna find out in just a moment. I guess in the north, instantly in a firefight, it's ISeeMangos as our only GDI player, and currently killing his power plant and maybe coming out ahead on Rifleman. Nope, it looks like Mangos is going to be coming out ahead. This in the north is BikeRushOwnz. He is not, as you can see. Oh my gosh, this game is not turning out very well for someone. In the south as the red nod, it's msturm. And on the right as the green nod, it's Raskolnikov. I don't know. Anyways, back up here, it looks like a turret comes down. Flame turrets, or flame troopers, are now out for Bike Rush, and it's going to be rocket troopers, the response from Mangos. It looks like Bike Rush is barely going to be able to pull through and pull it out in a win. As everything explodes, he tries to flame down the barracks, but his own units explode on top of each other. He's going for the MCV cap. There's a sell-off from Mangos. Wow, okay, so we're from a 4-player FFA to a 3-player FFA, and BikeRushOwnz has expended a ton of cash right here in the beginning of the game. As you can see, Mango dying with $6.5 grand still in the bank, 6.8, I guess you could say. And everyone else was like $2 grand ahead of where Bike Rush was. That was just how intense. Mangos, for some reason, Mango spawned somewhere near the middle of the map and then just moved his MCV north and tried to go for the kill on Bike Rush. And as you can see, it didn't quite work out. Okay, Tib Gardens. This is, if you've played Kane's Wrath, then you're also probably familiar with this map. You got the big Tiberium in the center, and then in Kane's Wrath you actually have Tiberium inside as well, and you've got a little teensy bit inside some of these spawns, but not a whole lot. I guess you got a little regrow. And okay, so things have kind of calmed down, and then yeah, I don't know. Oh, crates are on, by the way. And also Viceroids or Viceroids are on. Apparently that crate nuked. That was a nuke crate, and it apparently blew up all of that Tiberium and killed half of the Harvester. So Harvester's tough enough to survive a nuke, and yeah, so, you know, crates, they're a bit of a double-edged sword. Anyways, it looks like Raskolnikov, Raskolnikov? I don't know. Everyone's playing Nod now. It was 3 Nod players and a GDI player, but everyone's playing Nod now. And just lots of harvesting going on. It looks like everyone got their economy set up. And I guess the only guy... Ooh. msturm. He's only rolling 1 harvester, which is somewhat problematic. Bike Buggy is pretty strong for an opening and pretty strong as a unit combination, which is what you see from Rasko. And will he actually be able to do anything with it is the other thing. For now, he's not doing anything. Bike Rush drops another refinery a little bit further south, a little bit closer to the main Tib field. Rasko into the... Nope, not into the bottom right-hand corner. He turns around. Lots of flame guys in here, as well as a couple of rocket troopers and riflemen mixed in here for msturm. Harvester hunting is the name of the game. They're going to be able to potentially get a kill on 1 harvester. Bike Rush does respond, and for now, his harvesters are being pushed out of the middle of the map. And Rasko, the only one able to do a little bit, but, well, other than Bike Rush killing Mangos. But he's not actually able to do anything else, I guess. So the importance of Tiberium runs, ensuring that you have short runs for your Tib harvesters. As the middle of the map becomes more important, you don't want your harvesters driving a super long distance, as you see for msturm, as he's finally got his second harvester up and running, but he has to drive a ridiculously long way to be able to get any Tiberium. Hunting for crates are these guys, and I'm guessing Bike Rush saw one, or he thought he saw one up there. And, you know, it's always nice to pick up a crate. Sometimes you get some cash out of it. In the middle of the map is Roscoe. He's once again hunting harvesters. Going to be able to catch one of msturm's harvesters out in the bottom left-hand corner of the map. And in this narrow choke point, he probably will be able to kill it without any trouble. msturm not really doing anything about it, not sending reinforcements to save that harvester or anything. BikeRush similarly going for the kill on 2 of Roscoe's harvesters, and he will be able to trap them here. They will get some crushes on some infantry. The infantry not turning their guns on the harvester until just now. One harvester goes down and the second one gets eliminated. Roscoe taking the opportunity to rush inside of BikeRush's base. Bike Buggy here to kill some power plants, trying to send BikeRush into a low power mode, and he does do that. Could turn his attention to the airstrip now, but it looks like BikeRush's reinforcements are here, and they're overwhelming everything that Roscoe has. Roscoe going to be forced out, and he doesn't really get any more significant kills. He just kind of falls down there in the assault to BikeRush. He gets the kill on the power plant, but not really anything else. With $12 in the bank, msturm is absolutely strapped for cash and in a difficult situation, as his position is going to be hard to overcome from. BikeRush rushing in, infantry, bike, buggy as well, going to be pushing in a flame tank, currently sitting by and doing nothing for Roscoe, but it does get targeted down there after burning down a bike and a buggy or so, and that will be it for Roscoe. BikeRush going to be able to crush through on the right side of the map, and I didn't actually know that you could hide the mini-map to a hotkey, so that's very nice that you actually can do that. Roscoe selling off a couple of buildings to get himself some infantry to try and mount some kind of defense. We've seen this in the past. Selling off a handful of buildings can give you a good swell of infantry to push back an attack or to strike your opponent with. But in this case, he literally doesn't have anything left, and that will bring us down to a 1v1 as msturm never really got established. He's built technically 2 vehicles, and they were both harvesters. And that's literally it. I don't know what this guy is doing. I think infantry are dying in the tip field in the middle of the map as BikeRush is hunting for crates somewhere, anywhere around the map. BikeRush himself strapped for cash as well, but he at least has 3 harvesters out there, you know, doing stuff, unlike msturm, who just has the 2 harvesters, almost has only 1 harvester, and narrowly saves that one there, able to keep it alive, at least for the time being. BikeRush going to be force-firing the ground there, I guess. Could actually have his harvesters start grabbing some of that tib in his own base just for a little bit of a shorter run. And this is one of the downsides of the way the economy worked in the old games, is you get these situations where you have very little money, there's lots of money out on the map, but it takes you so long to harvest it. One of the advantages of having smaller overall harvester amounts, like if you think about the way StarCraft does it, where each harvester brings in a very small amount of money, but you have a much more consistent and even curve to your income. Whereas here, as we can see, these situations can arise where you have a big burst of income and then nothing, and it falls off as your harvesters have to drive for 100 miles. Oh my gosh, this is a massacre. Have to drive for 100 miles before being able to refine that Tiberium, which is basically what happened to msturm because he refused to move or base crawl or do anything to address his economic situation. And now he's got basically nothing. All of his infantry are pretty much dead. Artillery are making short work of them. I love that it's literally just like a World War II artillery gun that they stuck on treads, and then it just drives around, and that was the end of the unit design. It looks so dopey, but I love it at the same time. One buggy going to be coming in here for BikeRushOwnz, going to be darting around these buildings like he's a race car. Oh my gosh, I think BikeRush is just like, wait, what? This is really all that's going on? And the answer is yes. The answer is yes, that is all that is going on. A couple of bikes, mostly light tanks, though, and, well, that is what an ion cannon looks like, and I think Bike Rush was hoping it would be a little bit more spectacular. In the cinematics, it certainly is. And there's nothing here from msturm, so Bike Rush going to be able to clean this up without any trouble at all. Hand of Nod goes down, MCV goes down, Power Plant gets eliminated, and this will do it for msturm. No real units to speak of, no real chance or strategy. He was definitely only still in this game because he was the one that was farthest away from the action. That will do it for the first FFA in Tib Dawn. There's more Tib Dawn action to come, and some of it, I'm sure, will be goofy, like some of the Tib Dawn games we've already seen. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and this is Sybert, signing out.